So this video is going to be short, and it's going to be about Isaiah 54:16. And with that, I'm going to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Isaiah 54:16 is, I'm going to roughly paraphrase it. It's talking about these nuclear missiles. All right. I created the smith that bloweth the coals. And it goes into the scripture. Basically talks about how back in the day, you know how you have a blacksmith would take the iron, put it in a hot molten fire, and he'll make instruments to destroy with or to kill with, like swords, axes. All right. Well, today, your modern day blacksmith will be the scientist that's making these missiles. All right. So this is Isaiah 54:16 that you'll see right here. And every day you hear about World War III. This is Isaiah 54:16, and in various other scriptures as well. This is the waster. This is the waster that destroys. Right? These missiles are going to destroy America, Great Babylon. They're going to hit other parts of the world. But this is the end of Esau's kingdom, the so-called white man's kingdom. This is the end of it. That's why you have all these missiles.
U.S. threatens to take out Russian missiles.
See?
The threat from a senior U.S. diplomat to take out Russian missiles that Washington believes are in breach of an important Cold War arms control treaty looks set to cause additional tensions with Moscow.
See, what happened was America had pulled out the nuclear treaty. All right? And they have 6 months to either come back to that treaty or say fuck it. And then the new arms race for even stronger missiles will take place. And ultimately, it's going to be America's destruction. All right?
Just ahead of a meeting of NATO defense ministers that opens in Brussels on Wednesday, the U.S. ambassador to NATO, Kay Bailey Hutchison, was speaking ahead of that meeting and brought up once again Washington's contention that Russia is in breach of the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces, INF, Agreement of 1987. This treaty banned a whole category of weapons, ground-launched medium-range missiles, capable of striking targets at distances between 500 and 5,500 kilometers, 310 to 3,100 miles. Russia denies breaking missile treaty. Syria crisis. Russian Caspian missiles fell in Iran. Now, the Americans insist, despite Russian denials, that Moscow has a new medium-range missile in its inventory, the Novator 9 M729, known to NATO as the SSC-8. This would enable Russia to launch a nuclear strike at NATO countries at very short notice. Ambassador Hutchison said the U.S. wants to find a diplomatic solution to this problem, but she appeared to indicate that the U.S. might consider military action if Russia's development of the system continued.
See?
At that point, we would be looking at the capability to take out a Russian missile that could hit any of our countries, she said, adding countermeasures by the U.S. would be to take out the missiles that are in development by Russia in violation of the treaty. They are on notice. At first sight, this seems to be a fairly blunt warning from President Donald Trump's NATO ambassador, but it is not exactly clear what.
Oh, and also,
is she correct?
Donald, the word Donald means world, and then Trump is rule. So Donald Trump name is was it a nomen? All right, Donald world, Trump ruled. So his name speaks about what he'll do in the last days, or what his name means in the last days, it was set up that way. But basically, I'm gonna end this sit down. All right. Every day you hear about World War III, Venezuela. Don't look at American news. Like, don't look at news channel. Like here in Nashville, we have News Channel 5. All this, the American news is not telling the people, the masses, about what's really going on. They either tell them halfway, it won't give them full detail. All right, but of course the American people so blind, they don't care anyway. All right, but yeah, this is it. All right, and I will bring up more World War III updates. Shalom.